So it's crazy. Last week I said you should trade Anthony Davis because he could potentially get injured. Knock on wood. It's crazy because literally I said that literally hours later he gets hurt with a broken hand. Basically, he's out for they say 6 weeks, could be months if he gets surgery. But they say they're still talking to teams about trading him though. So what's y'all take on Anthony Davis getting hurt once again?
Man, ain't nobody gonna want his ass after this.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody gonna want him.
I saw that the map again. If I said if he get hurt, that the Mavs gonna have to blow it up. I saw two things. I saw that the Mavs was talking about shutting down Kyrie for the rest of the season, or Kyrie coming back after All-Star break. Like, just shut him down, bro. Trade Kyrie, bro. Get a team around Cooper Flag, bro. These are still the vestiges of that Luka team that made it to the finals, bro. That 2024 team. And then that Luka trade to the Lakers. So get rid of everybody on that team. I guess you could keep Lively, get rid of Gafford, get rid of Kyrie, get rid of all them guys, get rid of PJ, trade all them, just blow it up and build around Cooper Flag.
I think they should wait another year, Jay. I want to see what this team, because that team is a championship team. Like I said, I know you said there was the residuals of the Luka trade, but at the same time, you got everything you need. You got defense, you got offense, you got a great bench. Literally, that Mavericks team has just been decimated with injuries the entire season. So, like, if I'm Mark Cuban and them, I'm giving it one more year. I give it one more year before I trade AD. And on top of that, it gives AD a chance to recover, and it gives him a chance um to help his trade value next year. Because right now, ain't nobody gonna want him, especially after you just got injured again. Nobody gonna want you. If you wait this the next season and you can manage to stay healthy for a little while, and before they trade you, then your trade value might go up, and they actually give you something for him. So
Nobody want to go trade a lot when he was healthy. So why would I trade for him when he hurt? Bro, if the rumors are true that they said they are continuing trying to trade him, because they say based on like what he does, if he gets the surgery out for months, but if he just rests, really, it's just 6 weeks, bro, trade that dude, bro. Because it's like at this point, let's just get something. At some point. I would love for them to try to get a year. But then next I'm gonna say the same thing all over again. Then he gets hurt. Now it's like, damn, I should have traded him because he got hurt. Bro, he gets the flukiest injuries I've ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro.
He gets the flukiest injuries. And then the thing is, you think like, damn, it's just a jam finger. No, nigga broke his whole ligament in his hand. Like, bro, if you could get something for Anthony Davis, trade that dude, bro. It's okay. It's okay to trade him. We wanted to see this work out. We'll probably never see Kyrie and AD. We'll probably never see it.
You know where AD can fit right now, hypothetically? The Sixers. As a forward.
I don't know what they're giving up for him. They ain't got nothing. They ain't giving up nothing of value.
Yeah, so he looking for a max too. So I'm just saying, as team fit wise,
he ain't getting nothing of value from the Sixers. I don't know what team he going to, but man, just trade the dude, bro.
Well, but can you imagine him on the Sixers, Joel Embiid injury prone ass, and AD, and you got AD injury prone ass? Oh my god, the fans would be going crazy.
Yeah,
and if we being honest, I don't even when AD has played this year, I don't think he's played that good.
He hasn't. He
hasn't played that good this year. No, so it's like, what trade value does he have?
Yeah.
I love you, Charles. I love you like a freaking brother. You gotta stop with this living in the past BS, though. Yes, AD is great. He's worth probably 2-3 first round picks, but you know damn well he probably worth maybe 2 good role players.
Hold on, wait. I never said I would give up a haul for AD. I never said that.
So you gonna give? So wait, you give up a haul for Ja, but not AD.
Well, one, Ja's younger. That's the first thing.
But he be as injury prone as him.
No, he's not.
He be as hurt as him.
He's not as hurt as AD.
Injury prone. This is his first real injury for real.
AD can fart the wrong way.
He's
gonna be out for 12 games.
On the Mavs.
AD take a shit too hard. He's out for 4 games. Like, so let's be real. Let's be real, dog. I've never said I was. I don't know what you mean by I'm living in the past. I've never said I would give up a haul for AD. I never said that. So what the hell are you talking about?
Because I know, because I'm saying you did it for Ja. Because you're saying
That ain't got
what
shit to
has
do with
Ja-
AD.
Because I know how you are. You're gonna
Bro,
think
that
the
ain't got
same
shit to do with
way.
AD. That ain't got shit. No, it's based. It's circumstantial. It's based on different players, bro. I'm not
Ja
gonna give
has
up 3
been,
first round for 8 Anthony Davis when I know this nigga gonna miss 65 games. What the
but
hell?
I know Ja is gonna miss a lot of games too.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna act like Ja has been healthy the last 3 years. I'm not gonna act like that. I'm just not. And AD, some people gonna be like, man, AD, we know what he is. He probably worth 2 first round picks. No, he's not. He's not worth 2 first round picks.
He worth some role players. He worth some.
He's worth role players. He's worth some good role
players. We're talking about
players.
team fit, especially team fit. Yeah, he worth some role players. Not no first round.
He's worth some good role players.
You see they traded? Oh yeah, you see they traded him straight up for Luka, which was crazy as hell. Anyway,
that was Nico. Just I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm not even gonna.
Either way. My point was
Luka
trade. But even if you trade somebody straight up, like especially
Luka not worth for first round pick.
Yeah, especially they star power. You trading straight up, that means like on Nico part and the Lakers part, they didn't see value in them. So
Luka is definitely worth like 3 first round picks.
Yeah, for sure.
They definitely should have at least got that. They just wanted to trade with the Lakers just because. I don't know why. Yeah. I honestly don't know why. I do want to ask, because I think Reg is gonna leave real quick. Y'all saw Rich Paul comments about like Austin Reeves trading Austin Reeves?
I said, I didn't even need. He didn't even have to say this. I already knew it. Bron is sabotaging this year, bro. He's trying to get paid. He's trying to he's trying to hold on to that power that's already gone from the Buss family. He didn't get paid. I think if I'm not mistaken, Luka already got his extension this past offseason.
He's got it.
Reeves, this is his contract year. We already seen how Bron didn't play in some of these games. He was willing to sacrifice that 10-point streak. He almost was willing to sacrifice it. And then if they pay Austin Reeves, that's another reason to not pay him, bro. Like Rich Paul, bro, Clutch, they didn't, they already hijacked the franchise, but now they willing to destroy the future. So to the point that Reeves' agent had to come and say something to him. Like, I already knew this. And Rich Paul didn't even have to say nothing. I already knew this was happening.
So Charles, you think LeBron's still pillow talking with Rich Paul? That's what you said last time. Basically, he was pillow talking. That's what you said. I'm just asking.
To be honest, I think he does still pillow talk with Rich Paul, but in this circumstance right here, I don't know. But Rich Paul does have a point though. Austin Reeves for Jaren Jackson, that's a good trade. That's not a bad trade because the Lakers get what they need defensively, and Jaren Jackson, and then on top of that, they're getting Austin Reeves off the books, so they don't have to pay him. And the Grizzlies are looking for something else. So Austin Reeves can go to the Grizzlies, get paid, and do his thing. And then not only that, y'all can get off Jaren Jackson, big ass contract, and
but then they just go pay Austin Reeves a big ass contract.
And then that still leave a hole like where Bron in this. Bron want to get paid by the Lakers.
He just gonna sign another 1-year deal if he want to play again next year.
Yeah, that is true. Now that would be ideally a fit, and then you can move DeAndre Ayton to the 4 because DeAndre Ayton at the center just don't work. So
I just wanted to know because the first time Rich Paul said so, Charles was saying, "Man, you can't tell me he related to LeBron."
He was talking about
I'm trying to look it up now. I'm trying to find what he talked about. But I remember he was like, "Hey, LeBron gotta be talking to LeBron. He got to." So when this came up, I'm like, is LeBron pillow talking again, or is Rich Paul just going solo on this?
What was that first situation?
Honestly, don't remember.
Yeah,
There's been many situations. This ain't the first one.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, okay. I don't even remember.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Rich Paul, he tripping. Bro.
I think Rich Paul is just out here just doing solo.
I
I
know.
think
We
he
know what
out
I
here
think it
solo.
is. I think he's trying to do a what's that GM name? Rob Palinka. I think he's trying to do a Rob Palinka deal, G. I think he's trying to go from an agent to a GM. Because why else? Why else? 1 year with Max Kellerman. Max Kellerman is one of the most controversial sports heads out here.
Mhm.
And then on top of that, you're sitting here discussing trades and discussing different rumors and discussing how you would treat players and how organizations treat players, things of that nature. Why else do that if you're not trying to become a GM somewhere? You know what I mean? So I think he probably trying to do a Rob Palinka deal.
I ain't gonna lie. If like his agent, I'm up here pissed because why are you talking about my client? You an
Yeah,
agent.
bro.
You
And
not like you're an agent. What agent in
if I'm a
sports
player,
period?
bro,
What agent in sports talks about another player? That's
I
not
mean, they do it
their
that's
publicly.
a
client.
your client.
Publicly,
And
they
if,
don't do it. No,
and if I'm
publicly,
a
Don't
no.
do
player,
that shit.
if
Don't
I'm a
do
Publicly,
player,
that.
no. Behind scenes, yes, they do.
Yes,
yeah,
behind, but in
you don't
public,
do that.
who
You don't do
does
that
that?
publicly though. Like
You don't do that.
if I'm a player, I'm not to say.
No.
I mean,
Was it when Rich Paul said the Lakers aren't like a championship team?
Yeah, that's what it was.
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's definitely Brian.
So that's why I was like, so you think LeBron's like, man, we ain't that good of a team, man. Now months later, he like, man, we gotta get rid of Austin Reeves, man. Man, say that on your pod, brother. Say that on your pod that we trying to get. What? Bro, Rich Paul, look, he actually might be telling the truth. I think he might be right trading Austin Reeves. But you can't talk about my old client. You can't talk about somebody else's client. You can't.
Outside of the bag, if I'm a player, because I will say, Clutch Sports give their team. They give the biggest like Ben Simmons, Braun. I don't know who else part. Is Trae Young part of Clutch? He was at one point. But yep. Now
AD is one.
Outside of the bag, which he does get them, like Braun is his biggest priority. If I was a player, I would not sign in the Clutch, bro.
Why? He get all his payers played. Look what he did with
but at the same time, we've heard
Denzel Bailey.
At the same time, though, we've heard players talk about, hey, like I wanted to go to this spot, and he advised me not to. One of the Morris twins, when he was trying to go on the Clippers a couple years ago, he was channeling him, nah, go here. And we know, the Battle of LA, which is dead at this point. I don't think nobody won that. But at the same time, we've heard stories like, hey, Rich Paul like kind of sabotaged my deal with this team type thing. So we've heard that as well. He playing like you can't. That's like, well, Michael Jordan. I forgot who Michael Jordan agent was, but that's like if Michael Jordan agency, I'm not signing under Michael Jordan agency. If I'm Patrick Ewing or whoever, you know what I'm saying?
Man, Rich Paul is tweaking, bro. It's
a conflict of interest, bro. It is, bro. It is.
Look, while we on the Lakers, I know y'all saw that Luka and Dennis Schroeder beef. I know y'all been hearing about that.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God! He slapped five from him. He slapped five from him.
He tried to. He wanted to.
Dennis Schroeder commented under the Instagram post. He said attempted with the looking eyes emoji.
No way.
I mean, granted, we weren't there, so we don't know what really happened. But if it's true and my boy Dennis smacked five from him, he deserved them 3 games. He deserved more. You don't touch that man. What the fuck is wrong with him?
They got beef.
At the same time, though, I'm gonna say this: like, Luka be talking a lot of smack, bro.
He do.
Crazy smack. And then that contract stuff, I don't even know if I don't even know if that was on the table. Like, if that was really on the table.
It was. He declined it.
I
don't blame Luka for saying that though. If he was going at it on the court,
if he would have signed that, they wouldn't have been able to trade for you. You know what I'm saying?
No, that was years before though.
I don't got no problem with him saying that though, because it's like if we on a basketball court, G, I'm trying to say anything to get you out your game, G. So the fact that I just brought that up and that took you out your game, I did my job. So I ain't mad at Luka saying that. It petty? Yeah, but I ain't mad at him.
He passed up. Dennis Schroeder passed up 4 years. What was that? 80-some million?
80 million. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if he would have took that contract, his whole career would have been different.
Dennis
Since
Schroeder,
he,
he one of them guys though. He stand on 10. Like what? At least he willing to go about his respect, man.
no, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? You value your morals and you stand on your morals, but at the same time, G, like, he didn't want to take that deal because he thought he can get more. And that he was trying to be greedy. Greed is a sin, dog. I tell your cousin Aaron that all the time. Sheldon, greed is a sin. Yeah. And so if he would have signed that contract, his career would have been totally different. After he didn't sign that contract, what happened to him? He became a bench player and a role player when he was a starter. So if he would have signed that contract, he would have remained a starter. And who knows the trajectory of his career then?
Hey, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna be right back. Give me like 30 minutes.
All right, brother. We'll probably still be on. All
right, bet.
All right, bro. All right, bro. Let's go through some of these rumors. Let's go through some of these rumors real quick, G. Then I know we got some games to go over with.
Oh, I got some takeaways too.
Yeah, that's why. We'll probably save the Kuminga if Rez does come back, so we'll leave that last. But let's talk about, you're one of your guys. Onyeka Okongwu. They said they potentially trying to trade him. It says the Pacers are showing interest in Okongwu, Ivica Zubac, and Daniel Gafford. It says, I was told this week, for example, that the Indiana has called land on Okongwu in addition to his previously reported interest in players such as Daniel Gafford, Ivica Zubac, and Ivica Misi. So you think the Pacers should go after one of those centers, and should the Hawks trade your guy Okongwu?
I don't think the Hawks should trade Okongwu. I think the Pacers though, they should go after Messi or Gafford. I think it'd be cheaper than going after Okongwu. Because the Pacers, they don't need a scoring big. I mean, they do need another scorer, but they don't need another scoring big. They just need a big that's gonna rebound, play D, and block shots. And that's Messi and that's Gafford. And if you go after Okongwu, you're gonna have to pay that boy some bread. So that's definitely the cheaper option. But the Hawks trading Okongwu, I don't see why, because you got Porzingis who barely plays because of his illness and whatever other injury that he has. So it's like you might as well keep Okongwu. He's one of your healthiest players. And then him and Jalen Johnson show that they can play together. Him and Jalen Johnson show that they can help carry that team, because when Trey was out, that's who was carrying the damn team. So I don't know why they listening. The only reason I can think of them not listening to trade talks for him is because they know he deserves that bag and he's gonna deserve to get paid, and they're not trying to pay him.
I thought they paid him already, though. I thought they paid him Okongwu. I
thought his contract was coming up.
No, I thought they paid him already. While you look that up, I'll read these chats real quick. Simone, 80 damaged goods. He showed this. Influential Sports, build around Coop. Only keep Christie and Lively. Nimhart, brother too. He nice. Yes, Ryan Nimhart is good. Black Road. I don't know what team wants to invest in AD long term. He is the real Mr. Glass. He needs time to rise his stock, stay healthy, perform. While Dallas took a major L trading for Luka for AD, of course, worst trade in history. Black Road again. AD gets hurt more than an NFL football player. That laughed my ass off. That's crazy. Influential Sports. When I watched the match, AD seemed mentally checked out on offense. And Influential Sports again. No, keep Jared Jackson away from us. Nigga can't rebound.
But yeah, I thought the contract is up in 2 years. It's up in 2 years. It's up in 2 years. So his payday is coming up. His payday is coming up. So it's like I think he's gonna continue to play this well these next 2 years, barring injuries. So
wait, is this the second year?
What you mean?
Or has he got this year plus 2 more years?
Yeah, he got this year plus 2 more years.
Got you.
So his contract is up at the end of 2028.
Technically.
So it's like if he keeps this up, he gonna have to get paid. And I feel like they just trying to, they trying to get rid of him early than later.
Hey, look, man. I don't know why Okongwu keeps showing up. I feel like, honestly, I don't know, because I feel like Okongwu has done what he was. He hasn't complained about nothing and gone to no media. He's watched Capella just basically start over. He's basically been better than Capella, especially Capella has regressed. He really didn't even start this year. It took Porzingis basically getting hurt for him to basically start. Now I'm in trade rumors again. It's like, what do I have? If I'm a Congo, it's like, what do I have to do? Like, what do I really have to do for you guys to look at me as a plus in this retooling process with Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, maybe even Zachary if he stays there? What is it gonna take? I feel like they should keep him, but if I'm the Pacers, I ain't gonna lie, I look to trade for him. He's the youngest out of Zubac,
really good
Gaffer, and Misi. He's the young. Well, Misi, I think younger, but he's better than Okongwu, better than him. But I would go after them. But if you get Zubac a defensive anchor big, I would go after him. But the thing is, Tyrese Halliburton
don't fit their style. Zubac don't fit their style.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't go after them. That's why I would go after Kongu at least, because I think he could pop out like how Miles Turner was, and he's decent defender. He's a decent rim protector. So I would go after Daniel Gafford's kind of same thing. He just can't shoot. So I would go after if he was available. Cleveland Cavaliers have been rejecting trade offers for DeAndre Hunter and want to give the roster more time. What's your thoughts on this?
Nah, it's time to break that up. You guys just won 60-something games last year, and now you guys are fighting for a playoff spot. I mean, well, you're in the play-in, but you guys are still out here fighting. I think they're what seed are they? They are
I think they're 7. They're either 6 or 7.
Yeah, they 7. You're a 7 seed, so it's like you guys went from being top 2 seed in the East to now being in the damn play-in. I don't know if it's they need a new. Well, they probably don't need a new voice in the locker room. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they got tired of each other or what it is, but whatever it is, it's not working. It's time to break all that up.
Yeah, because I just uploaded the video today about the Cavs, and it's crazy because they just got DeAndre Hunter. Now they're thinking about trading him again, and they're 23-7. They're 23-19. I think. I think you should just keep him, see how it works. But if you do get the right trade offer for him, I will let him go. Like, if you don't get nothing of value for him, depending on what his price tag is, just keep him. But if you get the right price, I'll trade DeAndre Hunter. I'll trade him and see, because I think what is it, Jordan Tyson? He's been playing decent for them. You're gonna get Max Strus back, or is it Jalen Tyson? Just one of them. I don't know, but he's been playing decent. Sam Merrill is there. Max Strus is eventually gonna come back. So I would actually, if you just get the right player, I would do that. I would do it. But what else you got?
Jake Fisher from Bleacher Report, he reported that the Pistons are looking into getting MPJ. A lot of teams have been inquiring about MPJ, and I think him going to the Pistons, that would be really good because he would be their second option, their second go-to scorer, and that's exactly what they're missing. I mean, he's not the defender. He's not a really great defender, but you know that Pistons team, they play good team defense. So I think that, and on top of that, I think Michael Porter Jr. would fit there very well. He's shown that he could take on a bigger role as far as scoring, being the number 1 option with the Brooklyn Nets. And then now you're behind. Now you're second option to K. I believe K will feed him the ball because Michael Porter Jr. is a great shooter. He could put the ball in the basket many different ways, from the post, from threes, the mid range. He's literally a 3-level scorer. So I like that for the Pistons. I hope the Pistons do try to go get him, but I wouldn't give up a lot for him. But yeah, I think he'd be a good fit for them.
What you think his trade value is?
Well, after seeing him be the first option in Brooklyn,
I think you can maybe get a first pick for him.
Yeah, for sure. I think I was trying to figure out how many first would I give up for him, because it goes back to the whole Desmond Bain.
I give him.
It goes back to that whole. I think Michael Porter Jr. is better than Desmond Bain, but they gave up a haul for Desmond Bain. So it's like you can say what somebody's trade value is, but it could be the totally opposite. So, but I definitely think he's worth at least a first rounder for sure.
Maybe a first round pick and a first round swap. Desmond Bain is not worth 4 first round picks. The Magic were just desperate. They were just desperate. They overpaid for him. They gave up KCP, or was it somebody else, and for just Desmond Bain and for it, like, they overpaid. Desmond Bain nowhere near worth 4 first round picks. I think he's worth at least a player, maybe 1 first round pick and a first round swap. I would actually like Michael Porter on the on the Pistons. I actually think he will mesh well with Cade and all of them. Now, what will they give up? Might have to throw Jaden Ivey there. Might. Because I ain't gonna lie, I think the Pistons have given up on him.
He can go.
I think they've given up on Jaden Ivey. Like, because I think what sucks for him is they've been so great without you.
Mm-hmm.
If they were at least just decent, and then it's like, okay, you come back, now we're like really, really good. Okay, they've been great without you, brother. And it's shown like, man, we really don't need you. And I think Jaden Ivey is not a bust. I just think he's been hurt and he hasn't gotten the legit opportunity with Monty Williams doing them bogus. And I don't think JB Bickerstaff has done them bogus. I just think that he just hasn't gotten an opportunity. So I think if they ask for Jaden Ivey, I wouldn't be upset at that. But I think you got to make the money work. So Tobias Harris might have to be in the trade. If I had Tobias and maybe somebody else, I'll do it. But if Jaden Ivey, they ask for Jaden Ivey, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I would be opposed to it.
Black Roden, I don't think it would disrupt their chemistry. I think he'll fit right in. Michael Porter Jr. is one of them guys that he could fit in wherever. So I don't really think it'll disrupt their chemistry at all.
No, I actually think it'd be good. Let me read this. Black Road, mental health is prevalent, but on the regular, you don't. Can we speak about players who come from injuries involving mental health? Dame, Tyrese, and Tatum. Let me see what else he said. I'm shipping Garland out of there ASAP.
Yeah.
Will MPJ disrupt what they have going in D-Town chemistry wise? Charles said no. What else I got? Hold on. It says the Raptors trying to see what they could get with a combination of Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, and Jakob Poeltl. Domantas Sabonis has interest from Toronto. We continue to report that, but it'll be tricky to find an agreement there, being that the Raptors, to my understanding, are really just trying to look at what they could get for a combination of Emmanuel Quickly, RJ, and Jakob, and the Kings do not want long-term salary on their books. It's crazy because they traded for them. You paid a man quickly. Man quickly not worth 30. He's just not. I think he's around maybe 20. But they paid him, and now they're trying to ship them. Charles said it like a month ago, I think. He was like, man, he likes Sabonis fit better with the Raptors. And if they get Sabonis, they're already fourth in the East. So they get Sabonis with the East being kind of up for grabs. Where do they still stay fourth, or are they better than some of them other teams up there with the Pistons, Knicks, and the Celtics right now are at 3?
Well, it depends on what they do with Quickly and RJ. If they keep them to it, then they just I know they're not going to give Jakob for Sabonis straight up, but if they were to keep Quickly, RJ, Brandon Ingram, Scotty, and Sabonis, and they number 4 right now, they could easily be a top 3 team because Sabonis will help that offense so much, because he knows how he's a great passer. So Scotty cutting or hitting Emmanuel Quickly for a 3 or hitting RJ in the corner for a 3. I think they offense will move way better with Sabonis. So now the defense, I don't know how that defense gonna look because I think Jakob's a better defender than Sabonis, but offensively, they offense will definitely be more potent with Sabonis.
What
we was just talking about Sabonis, that the Raptors are potentially looking at trading Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, and Jakob, and Sabonis might be on the Raptors. That the Raptors are interested in Sabonis.
I guess. I mean, offensively, yeah, at the center position, yeah, he is better than Poeltl. Defense, who is their backup? Who's their backup center?
Colin Murray Boyers?
Yeah, just drafted. Yeah.
Colin Murray Boyers.
I mean, if they keep a Scotty Barnes, you said they interested in Emmanuel Quickly?
Not interested, but they're trying to trade them.
That's a lot for Sabonis. I ain't gonna lie. That's a lot. But that will kind of spread out what they doing though, because they got too many forwards on that team. In that respect, I can see what they're trying to do, but defense, I mean, he was he has kind of have a down. He had a down year, but he a double machine. So I think that wouldn't be a bad trade. It wouldn't be that bad of a trade.
Man, look, if you get off that Manuel Quickly contract, get rid of it. He became paid too damn much.
Who paid him? The Knicks?
No, the Raptors paid him that. The Raptors gave him that bread. And I think the only reason they did it so they could solidify the trade. I think that's literally the only reason they did it, because we can't I think Quigley was supposed to be a free agent or a restricted free agent. So it's like, man, we just traded OG, who was a good player.
Right.
And he helped the Knicks get to the second round and went to game 7. We gotta pay him. And it's like, we can't lose him for nothing. So we gotta trade him. I mean, we gotta pay him. RJ Barrett was already under contract, but RJ Barrett's a good player, but it's like,
yeah. On the Raptors too, and then again, you got Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram. Are they talking about moving Brandon Ingram at all?
Nah, I don't think.
Nah,
so.
hell no. I'm not moving Brandon Ingram.
Nah,
That's not the way he showed me.
Why you gotta move Brandon Ingram? Why?
Because you already got Scotty Barnes. Like Scotty Barnes.
I mean, but they showed they could play together though.
Yeah. But again, he just had that problem with forward Zion. I think Brandon Ingram can be good on his own team or with a team where he the sole main forward on the team. Like imagine Brandon Ingram on like, let me think. Let's think of maybe the Pistons. The Pistons need a forward.
I think it didn't work out in New Orleans because Zion wasn't able to stretch the floor. Like Zion can shoot the 3, but he doesn't want to. And then with Scotty's different. Scotty will go shoot 3 in the corner. Scotty will pop out. Zion wouldn't. So it was like they was damn near operating in the same areas because Brandon Ingram like that mid-post, mid-range area. True. That's the same place Zion operates. So yeah, that's the main reason why I think they ain't work.
So, Reg, you got some topics you want to talk about. What you want to talk about, brother?
I had let's talk about my Clippers, man. 17-23 right now. We where do we stand in the standings right now?
Real quick. So was Chris Paul not the problem then? Because they hooping and he gone now.
Nah, Chris Paul, nah. That was
they 11th, bro. They 11th.
I'm not. Nah, I ain't subscribing to he was the problem, man. I at the very least,
because somebody told me that since he just this all-time leader, he's supposed to just say anything to these players and listen. That's what somebody told me.
Nah, I ain't not. Again, at the very least, we could say Chris Paul. He was he gave the right message, but he was the wrong messenger. Especially
I said the same thing.
Yeah, especially considering he already had experience with that with James Harden in Houston, and then you come into Kawhi. Kawhi already quiet. He a leader by example. I don't really think he needs to be told what to do, especially with his history with Pop. So I just think they just had now the way they did it. I don't agree with. Just like better, they ain't even. I don't even think they have they waived him. Like, is he still signed to?
He's still on the team. He's on the team. He's just away from the team. Yeah, he's still on the team.
Now, I don't agree with that because they really just trying to keep him for other teams can't get him. Now that's messed up. And telling him to go home, like I don't agree with that. But I don't think he was the problem. At the very least, again, he was the wrong message. He was the right message, wrong messenger.
I told my co-host that, but he told me that you supposed to listen to these all-time greats. And I said, when you're old as hell, and you're not doing anything, you can't be talking to me any type of way. You just can't. If you was out here hooping, you can do all this. But when you out here old as hell, not doing not a goddamn thing to help us win, you can't talk to me crazy like that. Yeah. You just can't. But somebody told me, Charles Jackson, that he's supposed to, he all-time leader, he a winner, he's supposed to do it. The same guy he thought that was never a superstar at no point in his career, that he's supposed to talk to you any type of way. That's what somebody told me.
Yeah, I was subscribing from that point, from the jump. Now, it is hella convenient that we getting better since he's gone, but I don't think that was the case. And then we gotta mention the Bradley Beal the whole thing. That was a failure. Bradley Beal. Oh my God! But the fact that we hooping like this, we 11th in the conference. I'm telling you, let the Clippers get to the AC. Kawhi, he already in it, in my opinion. Kawhi he got a real case for MVP if they make it to 8th seed from the start of the season. Career high points. Career high points.
Say something crazy. Go ahead. Say something. I know you gonna say something. Go ahead.
Y'all laugh quickly. Chris Paul definitely he wasn't the wrong message. He was the right messenger because he was the only one that was willing to say that shit. When nobody else in that locker room gonna speak up. When ain't nobody else in that locker room is a vocal leader.
Who's speaking up now though? Who's speaking up?
Nobody.
I mean, I guess
they ain't got no leader in there. Who's a leader?
Kawhi, he the leader by example.
Yeah, but that ain't gonna get y'all out the funk though.
And then we sleep on James Harden impact on bigs, man. Like Zubac, he just had a career year last year. He back. Like Kawhi going crazy. He opening up the court for Brook Lopez, who kind of ain't been.
They're not even playing Zubac in the fourth no more. They letting Brook Lopez close now.
Yeah, but
Zubac, he had a career year and now they barely use that man. They don't even give him the ball in the post no more. They used to give Zubac the ball in the post all the time last year. They don't even give him the ball in the post no more.
It's because Kawhi, bro. Kawhi killing right now. You gotta keep that going, man. You gotta keep that going. You gotta keep that going. I think Zubac, he's gonna come back. Let it drop off. They're gonna bring him back in. But again, Kawhi, he's definitely gonna be all NBA if he leading the league in steals. Career high, leading the league in free throw percentage, career high PPG. He got to be in the MVP combo.
If Chris Paul was one of the best players on the team, you could talk any type of way. But when you just a bench warmer like that, you can't talk to me crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and then again, James Harden already had experience with that. Like we this deep in the game, and you still on this, bro. We brought you here because we know what you can still do. We saw what you did on the Spurs a year ago. But you can't come on here doing that with us, man. Disturbing the peace.
Oh, your boy Kawhi came miss 7 more games.
Say it again.
He missed 10 already. He can't miss 7 more. If he missed 7 more, he can't even make all NBA.
Yeah. Damn.
I got a question.
7 more games.
I got a question. This is literally like a year plus ago, right?
Yeah.
You think Jokic is the best passing center like ever, right?
Yeah.
Who would you say is second?
Probably gotta go with Wilt. Shit, Wilt led the league in assists.
How close is DeMarcus Cousins as a passer to Jokic?
Not even close. What's DeMarcus Cousins' career year in assists and what's his career average?
I'm trying to figure out why he even bring that up. What was the point of bringing that up?
What was the point of bringing up the mental health? But I wanted to.
Tyrese Halliburton just talked about his mental health. That's why.
But I wanted to talk about because I remember we got in a whole shouting match about how you were saying
his career
DeMarcus Cousins is close, is basically on the same passing level as Jokic. And plus, we haven't got nobody else to answer that, so I wanted to ask.
DeMarcus Cousins is a great passer. When he was with the Pelicans, he showed his passing ability. When he was with the Kings and all those other organizations, he was asked to score, mostly with the Kings because he was injured after the Pelicans. But when he was with the Kings, he was asked to score. He wasn't asked to pass the ball. When he was, his role was different because AD was their scorer, and they ran the offense through those two. So he got to showcase his passing ability. So even though his career average in assists is only 3, that doesn't make him a terrible passer. I never once said that he was a better passer than Jokic. I said he's up there though.
I said how close.
He's close. He's close.
I asked how close is he?
He's close.
And I said he's nowhere near close as the passer as Jokic. Nowhere near.
Okay.
And you said he was basically on the same level as him.
I will say on that Pelicans team, the Pelicans team, he was looking dangerous. They was looking dangerous for a minute, and they did sweep. They did sweep. The Trailblazers, and if I'm not mistaken, that same Pelicans team was the only team to beat the Warriors that year.
Hey, do you think they would have beat the Warriors in a 7-game
I was
series?
gonna ask that question. I was gonna ask that too.
I don't know, but they would have been a tough out. Drew Holiday,
Rondo,
they would have been a
AD,
tough out. Hey,
DeMarcus.
they would have been a tough out, man. They would have been.
I still think they don't beat them. I still think
But then they still had, but nah, Warriors was stacked. But the Warriors are stacked, but they had. Was JaVale McGee on the team then?
That year? Ooh. Or was he the
2017?
backup? Was he the backup?
He wasn't gonna do nothing. He wasn't gonna do nothing with them.
Nah.
I think he was the backup to Zaza.
Yeah.
He wasn't gonna be able to do nothing with AD and DeMarcus.
Yeah. That would have been a tough. I wanted to see how that played out. That didn't
Because
even.
DeMarcus and AD would have got all their bigs into foul trouble. Then you would have had to put Draymond probably on DeMarcus, and he would have ate. He would have killed Draymond.
Yeah. That's a great what if series too, man.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I had the Pelicans winning that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because AD was playing, that was MVP AD.
Right.
Who was gonna stop him on the Warriors? Nobody.
Yep.
What's y'all thoughts on the Milwaukee Bucks booing Giannis, and does that make him more likely to ask for a trade?
I mean, that's a reflection on how ungrateful the fans is, man. Like, you can't blame Giannis for that, man. It's the team. If anything, I ain't even gonna say it's the team. It's Doc Rivers, bro. Like, I don't know.
It's just the organization. They ain't put themselves in a position to keep helping him long term.
I will blame a little bit Giannis because you traded, what was the name? AJ Green, the coach. You got him fired for Doc Rivers, and y'all was 30-13. Y'all was at the top. Y'all was at the top of the conference, bro. And that's another. I said it again. Same thing with Taylor Jenkins. These new coaches, bro. These new coaches know what they doing, bro. But they want the familiarity of these old heads. And Doc Rivers, I guess you can say he a top 10 longevity-wise coach of all time. But Doc Rivers, I know personally him being on my Clippers, man, like he's so overrated, man. I hate saying no diss to them Celtics. No diss to them Celtics because niggas love getting on their head, but his career is based off that 1 year, and that was just a great turnaround. Now that is the greatest regular season turnaround of all time, but we so far removed from that. And then I don't know why Giannis picked him up, bro. It's Doc Rivers, bro. They got Ryan Rollins. Ryan Rollins is hooping, bro. Kevin Porter Jr. They had a career resurgence. They started on my Clippers, and now he taking it to Milwaukee. Only thing I would say, Bobby Portis, they didn't stay. They didn't. It's crazy. They didn't kept Bobby Portis longer than they kept Chris Middleton from the championship team. It's time to let Bobby Portis go. I think Miles Turner was a great pickup. Miles Turner was a great pickup to me. I just think they need to.
He ain't doing nothing. He can't rebound. Rebound.
True, but that's Giannis. You can't steal balls from Giannis. Giannis gonna.
I've seen games where Miles Turner give me one rebound, bro.
I think Miles Turner
give me one.
At this point,
who worse rebounder, him or Jaren Jackson? Who the worst one?
Miles Turner.
Gotta be Miles Turner. But I think
that's crazy.
He an upgrade from Brook Lopez. Now,
I agree.
I don't think Brook Lopez he was just in DPOY conversations. I don't think now this a discredit to the voters and the NBA heads who make the decisions. I don't know why Miles Turner ain't never won a DPOY, but
yeah,
I think he is a great substitution for Brook Lopez and from the three as well. So I thought that was a good pickup. I think they got a good team, bro. I think they got a good team. I just think it's the coach. It's the coach, man. I ain't want to blame coaches but we seen enough of Doc Rivers to see that. And then you got Giannis, all the talent he didn't have. You can't win. Has the Bucks won 50 games with Doc Rivers as coach?
No.
Giannis is ever since Giannis became Giannis, he's winning 50 games off rip. I don't think he's done that with Doc Rivers. I gotta see.
Yeah, they've gone 48-49.
Right there. I get
it.
That's off Giannis. That ain't now if Doc Rivers really was the guy that Giannis thought he was, they could have won like 55-60 games. That 49 win, Giannis gonna get 50 wins by himself.
Mm-hmm.
But to go back to the fans booing Giannis, I think it's the fans are fed up. I think they believe. I mean, Giannis does want out. Everybody believes that he wants out. It's just the fact that Giannis keeps denying it. So I think they fed up. You know what I mean? But that's still. I feel like they don't even deserve to boo him because he brought a championship to y'all organization when nobody thought y'all would have won a championship in this decade. You know what I mean? But y'all won one. He brought you. He did something that nobody else could do. You know, and so I feel like he shouldn't even have got booed. Like you said, I feel like it's a disrespect and it was wrong with them.
Could they be booing could they not? I want to say against him, but could they just be booing like this team is just not that good and y'all could do better instead of literally just booing at Giannis?
Yeah, that could have been. I hope that's the reason. And now
I hope. I don't think it's Giannis because, like you said, he's been loyal. At least it's like, why am I booing somebody who we know the team sucks? You could ask for a trade, but you're coming out here and basically saying, "Hey, I'm not asking for a trade, and I'm actually going to stay." So I think it's them just. Oh, go ahead.
And then I think
he could have been left. He could have been left, but he chose to stay and won y'all championship.
I kind of blame the media for that too. Like, if Giannis saying he ain't trying to get moved, if that's what he's saying, we gotta take his word for it. We ain't seeing no confirmation. Hey, Giannis demanding the trade. Just like I just saw something today. Somebody demanded a trade. Kuminga.
We gonna get into that next.
But yeah, if we ain't hearing that, we gotta take his word for it. And he's still playing. Like now. Did he fake an injury this year?
Did you say, Charles, you thought he faked that injury when he hurt his Achilles? His calf strain. Did you thought he faked that?
You talking about Giannis?
When you said that? Yeah. When he went down earlier, you thought he faked it?
I thought he did.
Motivations behind that is unknown, but again, if he ain't
I could be wrong though. It could have been a free, he could have actually hurt himself, but like Reg said, all that shit that was behind it, it was too many coincidences lining up, Jay. Way too many.
You gotta take
you know what it really is? It gotta be one person to say, I don't care. Giannis has to be like, look, I'm asking for a trade. He just don't want to be the bad guy. I feel like deep down, he feels like he might get that LeBron treatment, that KD treatment. He's not going to get nowhere near that type of treatment if he asks for a trade. We're actually going to praise and clap for you that you asked for a trade. And the Bucks don't want to be that team and be like, man, we traded Giannis out to the Cooper away. They don't want to be that team. But at the same time, they got to look at it and be like, man, our best trade asset is Giannis. So for us to potentially get better in the future, we actually might have to trade him to get assets back. They just don't want to be that team. Somebody basically has to not care about what everybody else thinks.
And he's supposed to be signing an extension too. Like I don't see no organization that can pay him that. And then I don't want to see Giannis on another team, like because it's not going to be his team. Yeah, it's going to be his.
Well, it depends. It depends what team he go to. It depends.
It got to be a nothing team like Trey. It got to be what Trae Young just did. It got to be a nothing team. He's not going to the Lakers. He's not going to OKC. He's not going to.
I want him to go to the Spurs. That's why I want him to go. Him and Wemby. Oh my God. Him, Wemby, and Fox and Vassell. Oh my God.
That sounds good. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Man, that shit gonna be dangerous. That shit gonna be Wemby gonna be the designated center.
If he
But
going to if they talking about they gonna ask for Wemby if he trying to get traded.
no, they're not. Hell no, they got too many pieces, G. They can get them Keldon Johnson. We did this trade like a couple of weeks ago, but they can get them so many. Then they got a lot of picks too. They can get them picks. They can get them players. They can get them whatever they want.
I ain't asking. You better not ask for Wemby. I'll hang up that phone in a heartbeat. You better shut up.
Yeah.
Block y'all ass.
I don't know, man.
On me, I'm blocking you. Don't even try to call my.
De'Aaron Fox,
call my system.
A big three of De'Aaron Fox, Giannis, and Wemby. I don't know. That's putting too much pressure on Giannis, man. Like,
no, it ain't. He got one of the clutchest players in the league in Fox, and then he got a freak of a nature and Wemby. All he is just the glue.
If Giannis don't want to go to another team, I don't want to hear you say I want to win there. I don't want to hear you say that, because if that's the case, like, be for real.
What if he want
You can't say I want to win and stuff, but you saying with the Bucks. You can't do that.
They ain't winning nothing.
He kept Bobby
Portis. In their future.
He kept Bobby Portis. He still got a guy that won the chip, bro. He went for he do want to win. He traded for Dame. He traded for Dame. Let's not forget about that.
I thought that could have worked.
I thought that could have worked. Like,
yeah. I think it could have worked. I believe it could have worked. It was just the first year in the playoffs, Giannis was hurt. Next year in the playoffs, Dame was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's like, I just don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear a reporter say, "Man, do y'all think you could contend?" And then you say, if you pause for 1 second, I'm gonna look at you crazy. If you pause for 1 second.
Yeah.
But let's move on. Let's talk about Jonathan Kuminga. Today, January 15th, is the first time he could get traded. The minute, basically probably at 12 a.m., it said that Sham said that Jonathan Kuminga has demanded a trade from the Warriors.
When can he get traded?
Today. He can finally get traded today.
Oh, today? Okay.
He finally get traded today. And it says the Mavs have shown interest in Jonathan Kuminga several other teams with the Kings. And it said the Warriors have been prioritizing expiring contracts in return, declining idea of taking back long-term contracts unless it's a no-brainer positive value.
Yeah, they trying to free up them books. That's what they trying to do.
Man, this is, if they do it, it's a plus on both ends. But, like, who they going to get for them? Like,
yeah, that's the big question. I heard reports they was trying to go get Michael Porter Jr. Bro, Michael Porter Jr. Y'all need a big.
I need a big shooter.
They need a big.
We off the Splash Bros. The Splash Bros is over with. It's been way greater teams, not as far as impact and winning, but as far greater teams in 3-point shooting in post Golden State dynasty. Y'all need a big. Y'all gotta get rid of Draymond Green. Why? These are obvious things. Big Draymond Green. That's it, bro. You got Jimmy Butler.
They bench ain't bad. They bench ain't the best, but they ain't bad.
Bro, I swear, some team stupid enough to pick up Draymond Green, bro. I swear to God. Some team is stupid enough to pick up Draymond Green.
A contender might.
Yes.
I mean, he a crash out, but Draymond Green is still an impactful player. But I will push back and say we've never seen him on another team, so we don't know how he'll be.
Right, I'm telling you.
I can't push back on that. So let's just hypothetically say he goes to the Blazers or something. Can he do the same impact with them? I have no clue. I don't know. I really don't.
I think he could. With the Blazers, I think he could.
With the Blazers.
I think he'll make that defense way better. Because they already a good defensive team.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
I think he'll make it better.
Hey. Oh, for real. And then sometimes when Drew getting older, he can bring the ball forward.
It'll fuck up Denny, though. It'll definitely fuck up Denny. Because Denny is their point forward. And then you bring Draymond.
Yeah.
So.
Facts. Damn, that's a good point.
They said they don't want to take back they said like the Kings, they don't want to take back Malik Monk because he's still on long-term deal, but Keon Ellis is something that they want because I think he's on an expiring deal. I think.
Why do they want all these guards and shooters and shit? The first thing you need to do is go get a center. God damn.
What happened what with Scoot Henderson? He a failed experiment.
He supposed to be coming back.
He's getting up to bust territory. He's getting up there. He's getting up there. He's close. I'm not going there yet, but he's getting up there. I think he's just been so hurt, and it's like we really just don't know. And even if he does come back, he still won't get the opportunity. Like it just
drew
sucks.
back now.
He drew back, and then he went up a level. He won't get the same opportunity. So with Scoot, at least, I think what they're gonna do, because what's this, year 3?
I think 3. Yeah,
because he came in with Wemby. Yeah, this year 3. I think what they're gonna do is he's gonna be a restricted free agent, and then that next year we just gonna see what happens. I think they're gonna give him a qualifying offer, and then they move. And then if he's good, hey, we might give you the bag. If you're not, it is what it is. It sucks for him though, because he's just been hurt, but
he ain't never really got to showcase his talent for real.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
He's up there. He's getting up there. But with Kuminga and stuff, like, I mean, we talked about it. Like, it's time. It's time to trade. It's time to trade him now. To where? Y'all like him with the Mavs when they were cool?
No.
I
feel like that's
I don't know where he can fit.
He want the ball in his hands, and Coop he gonna stunt Coop's growth doing that.
I don't know where he can fit.
The Bulls will be a good one. They can trade. They can get Vucevic at Kobe.
Is he a point guard?
Yes, Kobe is on expiring.
Yeah, so they can go get Kobe too, or one of those two. Who else? Let me look at the teams. Something's looking on here. I think the Suns could use him. I think he'd be good with the Suns.
Remember in the summer we was talking about him on the Suns? I actually like him on the Suns.
Yeah, him on the Suns.
I actually like him.
Is he a shooting guard or a point guard?
Who? Kuminga?
Cool. Kuminga?
Yeah,
who you talking about? Who you talking about?
I thought y'all still talking about Scoop, but
Kuminga. Oh yeah, Scoop. PG.
Kuminga on the Suns right now.
Well, this was during the summer. I liked it.
I don't think we need him right now. We got wing defenders. We got dudes that can score. Who is our power forward right now? Starting 4.
Is it Royce O'Neal?
I think. Yeah.
Either him or Ryan Dunn. Is Ryan Dunn?
I think it's
Ryan
Dunn's son. I think it's Royce O'Neal.
Royce
O'Neal been hooping. Royce O'Neal been good.
Yeah, facts.
The Pacers could use him.
You know what they should do, bro?
The Celtics. Hey.
Who? Kuminga?
No, it's really only like 3 teams. The Bulls, Kings, the Nets. The Nets could definitely use them. The Pacers could use them.
Why can't we figure out Kuminga on the Nets and the Nets trade Claxton to the Warriors and everybody wins?
Oh.
The Warriors get they big, and I think at least this year Kuminga gets the ball out, and then now that I think about it months later, I think Kuminga is actually in a decent spot, because if he go, like, hypothetically, Rise, speak to me, guys.
Yeah.
Hear me out. If he goes to the Nets and plays good, the team, because he has a team option, they could either exercise that, he's still on the team getting $20 million, ball out next year, or he could be a free agent and then somebody could potentially pay him. So I think he's in a decent spot if he would go to the Nets. I
say it all depends on what team he goes to.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think everybody.
The Nets. That'll be him and Claxton.
Perfect position for him, for real.
They fuck around get one more. Yeah, they could probably get one more piece from the Nets. But what piece is that? Bro, all them over there are G leaguers.
Right, the Nets trying to take anyway. That's why they're trying to trade MPJ.
Yeah, I feel like, because then even if you trade Kuminga and you gonna trade MPJ, you gonna get some pieces or draft picks back. So
what if the
Nets would be the best move?
Yeah.
I know we watched that game the other day. The freaking Thunder finally beat the Spurs handily.
Yeah.
They finally won the game. I think they're gonna play one more time. But what was y'all thoughts on the Spurs and the Thunder game?
Shit, the entire time I was watching the game, have y'all remember that meme or that video when they was jumping dude and they got fight back. That's exactly what I thought the whole time. I thought I thought that the Spurs, they didn't look like the same Spurs they did those previous games. They weren't really the same team they were defensively, and then offensively. It was given like, man, we beat y'all 3 times already. We gonna beat y'all again. Instead of them actually coming in there hungry, ready to fight and dive on the floor like a playoff game. It didn't feel like they was treating it like a playoff game. They was treating it like it was just man, we beat y'all already. We finna beat y'all again. But credit to the Thunder because the Thunder said, "Nah, we ain't going for this. We ain't going." They gave their ass belt to BTA. So, yeah,
I ain't gonna cap. I don't think nobody on the Spurs play good.
no, he didn't.
I think Wemby be looking at Chet like he fooled. I ain't gonna cap. I think he looks at him like he fooled, bro. Like he gave that man 2 posters. He gave him 2 posters. But I thought the Thunder came out with intensity. I thought Shea played great. Jalen Williams had a decent game. Chet didn't really do anything. But I just felt like Charles said, the Spurs didn't come out with, because the last games, the Spurs came out with the same intensity as them. This game, they just did it, and the Spurs, and not the Spurs, the Thunder, just smacked them in the mouth, kept punching them, and they couldn't get up. And they just couldn't get up from it.
Yeah, I said that those 3 wins, I mean, they meant something. I mean, the Thunder have been kind of leveling out since they got blown out by the Hornets. So I knew that last win they was gonna make an adjustment. I knew that last game against the Spurs they was gonna make an adjustment. The Spurs, I know they went a little way without Wemby too with that. So yeah, the Spurs got to come up now. I think they still in. If I'm not mistaken, they still second, but
they still second.
We'll see if they match up in the playoffs.
They third right now.
Oh, they are. Who's second?
Yeah.
Nuggets. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
But the thing I hate about the only thing that the Spurs can improve on is using Wemby, because Wemby is not posting up nearly enough. Like, I'm tired of seeing Wemby. When you got somebody like Chet or Big on you and you're on the perimeter, that's perfectly fine. But when you got somebody like Aaron Wiggins, J-Dub, Caruso guarding you, like, go down to the paint. He did it some that game, but it wasn't nearly as much as it needs to be. Even if you do got a Chet on you or something like that, bro, put your back to the basket. You know how unstoppable a hook shot from Wemby would be? If Wemby got the sky hook, the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar go-to shot, he would be unstoppable, bro.
Yeah, I think Wemby, he got all the tangibles to be the GOAT. It's still some stuff that he needs to
add some muscle.
Post game.
That's what it is. He need to add some muscle.
A little bit. Post game.
He get pushed around way too easy.
Yeah. You need to learn how to land better. Facts.
We got a couple of more takeaways because we still got a whole bunch of other stuff we got to do. But if y'all got any other takeaways, what y'all got?
Bron played his first back-to-back.
He hooped.
And he talked about what it took to play in that back-to-back. That man said he had to do a cold tub, a hyperbaric chamber. He had to take a nap. Then he did rehab, stretching, lifting, and a whole bunch of other shit. And it's like, bro, I think it's time. And then because he just got that patch, that 23-year patch on his jersey now, it's about time.
Damn, for real.
If he don't retire this year, he got to retire next year. He doing too much just to try to play a back. I thought
he was already doing that type of stuff though.
No, he wasn't doing I don't think he was doing as much as he is now. I think he was still doing like the rehab, the stretching and lifting and stuff before games, but now he got to add more to it because of the rehab from his injury.
My last takeaway, I think, again, Suns and Clippers, whoever run it to them in the first round of the playoffs, they're gonna have some issues. So we might see
if they face the Thunder, they can beat the Thunder.
They're not beating the Thunder, bro.
They not beating the Thunder, dog.
They're not beating them. Well, which the Suns? Oh hell no, that's not going to happen.
No, either one. Shit, Clippers or Suns.
The Rockets, Timberwolves, Lakers. Somebody getting upset in the first round. I will say that somebody getting knocked out in the first round is going to be an upset.
Probably. I could see the Timberwolves. Or the
Who
Lakers.
was the,
Rockets, Lakers, Timberwolves. I don't see all the three of them make it. I don't see all the top 4 teams or the top 5 teams. I don't see all the confirmed playoff teams making it to the second round.
all right? That's kind of it for our takeaways.